Hey, I wanted to bring you a LinkedIn ads report and give you a quick update. So one thing I did today is I actually switched. I switched these onto the audience network. So if I go into here and I look at on and off, it looks like pretty much the vast majority of the spend was going to the audience network for this one. Um, the video one is a pretty decent split. It's leveraging it a bit, but the majority of the spend is going on LinkedIn. But for, let's see, and for this one, it was a better split than this one, but still too much is going to the audience network. So with the current budget and the fact that we have three campaigns, sometimes what we can do is, we can duplicate these. Like I could take this one, I could put 30 on LinkedIn and 10 on Audience Network. But I think for the purposes of this one, and since we've already done a couple of weeks that have leveraged it and shipped most of it over there, I just switched all three of these and forced them to spend on LinkedIn and shut the Audience Network off. So this will be a good test. I think we should do this for the next couple of weeks, and judge kind of the quality that you're seeing and kind of on the back end what that looks like. And as far as it'll give us a better baseline too of cost per clicks, because I'm guessing that what we'll see is that the cost per clicks are probably high, which is why it was trying to leverage the audience network more than usual. And then we'll come back probably next week and implement some manual bidding. So that is my guess. Because that's the other thing is, once we are forced to see what it looks like on LinkedIn, then we'll be looking at the cost per click on LinkedIn. And for this one, it's actually really not bad. 218 cost per click on LinkedIn. This one is $18, but that's video. We're more worried about the actual consumption of the video versus them taking action. And this one didn't actually get a click on LinkedIn, so we don't know what that baseline is. So we'll force the spend on LinkedIn. We'll see what the baseline of cost per click is on LinkedIn then, and go from there. The good news is that, especially with the video, we're going to be able to get into retargeting in month 2, which is which is where all these results are going to come from. Getting back in front of the people that consume 50% or more of the video, interact with the ads, visit your website. The LinkedIn Insights tag going to pick up on traffic outside of just what we're bringing. So any other channels you're running, any organic. The retargeting layer is where we're going to make up that ROI. This is more of a kind of just tapping in to LinkedIn's cold audience and trying to get a good read of cost per click and ad creatives and things like that. So for the videos, we've had, let's see, I just switched it to video. So we've actually had a couple hundred people that are already could be funneled into the retargeting, 200 people that have viewed half or more of the video, over 100 people that have completed the video. And if I look at the individual videos, the completion rate, pretty close together, but it looks like this one here has the highest completion rate. It even shows full screen plays. So to me, that can be an intent. If they're widening that up to the full screen, that's usually a good indicator that they're taking it a little more seriously. And then this should actually show click-through rate too. So yeah, this video also had the highest click-through rate. So I would say hands down, from everything I can see, this video is the one that is doing the best for us. And it starts off talking about Excel, and then shows the actual you going through things. So I think that is pretty good data, just of what's working, what's not working with the video. And then with this one with images, I think it'll be more telling once we see it on LinkedIn, because the audience network can kind of give us some false readings as well. So we'll probably take a fresh look at it once we see it over the next week. But on this one, it does look like this one's still doing the best, and this one here is kind of the lowest performing. And I'm not going to adjust anything yet, because I do want to give it a fair shot on LinkedIn and run for that for the next 2 weeks. But I would say we have all the data we need, or we will have all the data we need to get into retargeting. So that's the most important thing. We can already, let's see, when did we launch? 17th. So we're probably still a couple of weeks away from pivoting into retargeting. Probably next week, we'll start talking with you about what kind of assets would be best in that layer. And you can start thinking of what, videos or images we want to start leveraging for that.